Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. I know you can see my coffee cup, do not worry, she's empty. I just finished RF Kwan's Yellow Face. That video will be might be coming that video might be coming out soon. It'll come out, I just don't know when. Well, why are we here? I want to start another one. I want to start another book. However, I wasn't necessarily going to film this one, but because it is this video, because it is this book, I am going to do it. So I picked out two books from my TBR stack. The first book we have in no particular order because I'm reading the other book first, if I'm being honest. So the first book we have is Take My Hand by Darlin Perkin Valdez. I am definitely going to read this. I really want to read. I read the synopsis. Okay, let me because I don't even think I told you guys how I buy books. Hold on, real quick. I'm a cover buy baby. If you're not sorry you guys. I was saying if you're not an author that I've read multiple of your books, then when I go to the bookstore and I buy a book, I kid you not, vibes, cover, if I loosely heard about it, or like if I'm just in the mood to shop that day. I don't know, you guys. I rarely buy books. Like, how do I rarely know about the books I buy before I buy them. Like certain books, okay, certain books. Like every book here right now in this immediate space, brand new to me. I mean, I've heard of Take My Hand, obviously, and they just came out with a book. Is it Happy Land? Yeah, that I want to read as well, right? Yellow Face by R.F. Kwan. Everyone knows R.F. Kwan. The Mad Wife. I wanted to read that since it came out, and I saw it on my feed. Everything else here, I can't tell y'all how I figure that. I can't tell y'all how I stumble upon these. The Vacation House, the things about Lemon. I can't tell you guys how I stumbled upon them other than cover. Okay, simple as that. Anyways, back. The first book is Take My Hand by Darlin Perkin Valdez. I was reading a message. I really want to read this. The synopsis, that's the next thing I was saying. If I buy a book and it's in my room, I'm gonna read it. So the synopsis doesn't need to get read until I want to read it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I read the synopsis of this. Very tea. Okay, perfect. The next book, because this is a 2-book video. You guys know you guys know I could do 2 books. Okay, I'm a working boy. Actually, I'm starting this on Saturday night. Sunday is a big work day for me. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so Mother's Day's brunch. We're gonna be fucked. But I'm off Monday, Tuesday, so maybe. The next book is Good Joy, Bad Joy by Mickey Brommer. My book of the month. Yes, it does need to be read. So I don't know. I know what this is about because I read the synopsis on the little. They don't even put the full synopsis on Book of the Month, huh? They just give you that little thing, that little blurb. But I read the synopsis when it came, and I'm intrigued. Like, I'm intrigued. half of your life, not even half, more than half of your life, you've been playing by the rules, and your friend has like months to live or some shit like that, and y'all are intended on getting into a bit of trouble like that. And she's 80 years old, you guys. Yeah. She's 80 years old. So, hello. Get into it, moms. Oh, did y'all even see me? Get into it, moms. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, it is 11 o'clock. I do want to go take a shower. Well, not that I do want to. I want to take a shower before I start to read. But also, I don't think we're reading anything tonight, you guys. I think this was just an introduction because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Toodles. Hello, you guys. I really want to do this quickly. I literally should be walking out the door to drive to work type shit. It's 6:23 in the morning. It is Wednesday. You guys, I could have recorded this yesterday, Tuesday, or Monday. I literally did not want to. You guys, we're still reading Good Joy, Bad Joy. I'm about 100 pages in. I'm enjoying this, you guys. I'm enjoying this, following Joy and her circle. It's considered contemporary literary fiction, I think. You guys already know I do not know the difference. I just know it's a book. So we're just following her life. She's 89. Joy is 89 years old, and she has a friend named Hazel. They live relatively close to each other, like a train ride away. Basically, Good Joy, Bad Joy is about Joy coming to terms with the expectancy of life. She's 89 years old, as I said, and she's just about the last one in her like social circle growing up. She just found out, let me see, I guess I could say that she just found out that Hazel, her best friend, has cancer, so she only has like less than months to live type shit. And with that being said, Joy is starting at 89 years old. She's starting to like break some rules. The favorite rule that she broke so far, she bought some pot for Hazel. She bought some pot for Hazel, and it was so fun. It's reading fun. It's reading like it's first person, and it's just, I feel like I'm an 89-year-old woman. Like I don't know what to say, you guys. I'm enjoying this. You guys do know that we have another book. I'm gonna try to put them both in this video. So I need to leave. I'm leaving now. If I get to work before I got to go inside, and then I'll just do a tad bit more reading. I'm on chapter 16. Oh, this is dual POV. We're not necessarily dual POV, but like not dual POV, I mean dual timelines. So we're in 2023 where Hazel and Joy is 89 years old, and then we're going back in time to the 1940s where Joy met Hazel. They met in second grade. And then so the chapter I'm on right now is 1956, New York City. But that would make Joy at least 13 or 15, somewhere around there. I didn't pay the math budget. But yeah, so we're just like following the contemporary life of it all, and then we're just going back and getting their relationship and their friendship. It's so cute, you guys. It's so cute. Yeah, is some more shit going on. Not crazy shit. It's a contemporary book about an old lady, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's light. It's a quick read. It reads very fast. Mickey Brommer, I'm liking her writing. So yeah, I gotta go. Toodles. Hello, you guys. I am still reading Good Joy, Bad Joy by Mickey Brommer. I'm on chapter 22. I just want to reiterate that I'm enjoying this. I don't even know if I said that in that clip that I honestly don't even know what I've told you guys, okay? I just know I've been reading this. I'm enjoying this. I'm just upset that I have to go to work. I'm upset that I can't sit and read this on a continuum, you know what I mean? Because I want to finish it. But also, I'm not upset that I get to savor it. So far, I've only been getting like 5-6 chapters at a time. At night, before bed, and then before I clock in type shit. So I've been enjoying this. You guys know I'm an audio king. I'm not upset that I have to read this physically. Anyways, that's not why we're here. We're here because you guys know in certain books where there's where you're following a present timeline, and then you go back in time for like the bits and pieces and the nuances and all that stuff of the person or people that you're following. And you know how sometimes that one of those timelines don't really gel well. They don't really like read well with the story. You guys, I don't know what to say. This is thoroughly enjoyable. I paused on a, not pause as in like in the middle of a chapter. I paused on a chapter. It's a past timeline chapter, and that's what prompted me to make the vid. You guys, so we're going back and forth. We're going back in time to New York. The earliest we started off was 1942, I think. Yeah, where Joy, because we're following an 89-year-old woman, where Joy was in second grade and where she met her best friend. So now we're in 1977, and you guys, I'm having so much fun. I'm having much more fun in the present where Hazel is 89, but I'm having like the crescendo of getting to much more fun in the past, if that even makes any sense. In the past timeline is like because I'm getting to know Joy and Hazel in the past, and Hazel is her best friend in the past, and then in the present you're seeing what characteristics stuck, or like Joy, for example. Joy followed all the rules. Okay, so now in the present timeline we're seeing Joy just like reminisce on that, and then just like breaking it. And I just like watching this 80-year-old woman beam with joy is just like lighting me up. And then she has a neighbor named Rowan. He's a gay man, and you guys, old women and gay men just go together. Old woman, he's 30 years younger than her, so he's like 50 something. old women and gay men just go together, okay? They gel together so well. They made this they made a film club. Joy was in a film club with all her friends, but all her friends are dead except for Hazel. And Rowan was in a film club, and his friends are dead. And he I like the dichotomy of Joy reaching 89 and her friends dropping off along the way. And then with Rowan grew up during the AIDS and HIV epidemic, so he lost friends during that. And I just like seeing them share aspects of grief differently for different things, but like you could see the underline of similarities. I'm enjoying. I don't know what else to say other than I'm enjoying Good Joy, Bad Joy. I'm enjoying Good Joy, Bad Joy. Yes. I'm on chapter 22, as I said. You guys, today's Friday. If I'm a good boy, I could finish this week. I could finish this week and start a new book on Monday. That's the plan, you guys. That's the plan. I've put it out into the universe. We're getting it done. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you guys, I'm crunching. I work those days. I'm working today, and I work Saturday and Sunday, but guess what? I'm crunching. Yes. Anyways, the sun, you guys. I'm glowing. I need my back cracked so bad. Anyways, happy Friday. Enjoy your day. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the day. Toodaloo. You guys, I do not know when last I gave you guys an update. At this point, I don't even care. You guys, I just sat here bawling my eyes out, okay? I'm on chapter 33. You guys, I have had such a fucked week at work, okay? Tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm about to come off of a 7-day work week, you guys. Tomorrow, I'm about to come off of a 7-day work week. Yeah. Anyways, not what we're here to talk about, because we do not care. You guys, I have not cried. You guys, I have not cried at a novel this fucking much. You guys, I have not cried. Hold on, you know what? I want to be factual. They both died at the end, I think. They both died at... You guys... I read the book They Both Died at the End by Adam Silvera 3 years ago. I cried at We Were Liars too, but I read that 3 years ago as well. You guys, I am bawling my eyes out. You guys, and every time I stop, because I'm done for the night. You guys, I'm done for the night. Every time I stop, it's only because I have a headache from crying. You guys, this shit is excruciatingly sad. This shit is like... You guys, this shit is sad. I thought I was going into like a fun, cute, old lady, you know, breaking some rules type shit. No. You guys, I'm literally... I don't want to read anymore. Yeah, I don't want to read anymore because I'm just crying. I'm just crying at this point. Nikki Brommer. No, not Nikki. Mickey. Mickey Brommer. Who do you think you are? Making me cry. You guys don't even know what I'm reading. Who do you think you are making me cry? I'm enjoying this, you guys. I am enjoying the fuck out of this. I literally, today's Monday. So it's been a week since I started this. You guys, I do not care how long this book, it's not gonna take me long. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be done. You guys, I'm enjoying. Mickey Brommer has another book. A book before this, The Collected Regrets of Clover. I'm going to get that. And no matter how this ends, because this is not gonna be on some plot twist shit. It's literally contemporary. Like it's literally just an 89-year-old woman's story. No matter how this ends, sad, happy, exciting, timid, no matter how it ends, this is gonna be a win for Book of the Month because we both know the first book was a chop. Anyways. You guys, every time I pick this book up, all I've done is cried. That's it. That's the clip. Hello, you guys. Nothing crazy, nothing too long. We're about to do a dash. You guys, we're about to do a dash. This is all I have left. I would like to finish this because I want to start another book. And I want to start one of these 2 paperbacks. Yeah. So, you guys, I'm about to do a dash, okay? I'm about to do a dash to the finish. This is all I have left. What is that? 100 pages? You guys, what is that? I'm about to do a dash, okay? I'll be back. I kid you not, I want to come to you guys by midnight. It's 8 o'clock, 7:53, okay? I want to come to you guys by midnight and be like, look what I did. So that's the goal. Pinky promise. Later. Hello, you guys. I'm still reading, right? So disregard what I said in that last clip. I'm a liar. I don't know what else to say, okay? 200 pages in, right? You guys know that problem we have with like thrillers where they feel predictable. Like you could tell what's going to be said, what's going to happen. This by Mickey Brommer, Good Joy, Bad Joy, it's doing that, but it's like there's things that happen and then they're just like things that you know they're going to come back. There's people that you met that you know are going to have like a little play in the ending type shit, like, and I'm enjoying this. You guys, I don't know. There's nothing too thinky. Is that a word? Like, you're not busting your brain on anything, you guys. Contemporary. Literary. I'm enjoying my time. I knew, like, the page, okay, this is why I came. the chapter I just ended, Joy is gonna try to do something that I foreshadowed when we met the guy. What is his name? Rowan. Yeah, that's her neighbor, right? So she's gonna enlist Rowan and his husband to get something done. And you could have already told that was going to happen, like from the beginning, like from when Hazel and Joy was walking down the street type shit. And they mentioned this. And then Rowan came around and he mentioned what he does. I'm enjoying this, you guys. I really want to finish it today. But like, I want to start another book. And I want to go out. Like coffee or something. Anyways, that's it. Hello, you guys. I want to do this quickly so that this clip is not long, so that I can add another book into the vid, so that this video is not what? Long. You guys, last night I finished Good Joy, Bad Joy. Amazing. 5 stars. I cried. I loved it. This was a perfect read, you guys. This was... If at any point you've thought, how would my, like what would my grandparents' lives be if they did something if they did other stuff, if they scratch that. You know those women who those older women who you could tell have been conditioned to be a specific type of way, and like you're kind of outside just waiting for them to like slip, waiting for them to just like do something out of the blue, waiting for them to just like do something out of the norm. That is what this is. That is what this is. Joy, for damn near 80 years of her life, was conditioned to be a good wife, a good daughter, a good person in general. And this, watching Joy slowly just like tell people no, or like assert herself more, or there's this quote, right, where Joy says like she wonders if like with age she like becomes more invisible. And that right there, you guys, I cried about 10 times. You guys, I cried about 10 times reading this. If that tells you anything, I thoroughly enjoy this. This was perfect. This was perfect. Mickey Brommer, you gained a reader out of me. Like, I don't know. My second book of the month is a win. 5 stars, you guys. I gave this 5 stars. I will be picking up the Collective Regrets of Clover. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Collected Regrets of Clover. I think that's what that's called. So I'm gonna do that. And the message that I just received told me my second book to read. I asked someone which book to read next. It was between one of these two, and I was going to read Take My Hand, but they just said The Mad Wife. So yeah, this is what we got. I'll read the first page of both, and we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna make banana bread. That's why I wanted to do this quickly, because I want to go make banana bread, and I do have coffee outside brewing. We could decide right now. A haunting, hopeful tale of resilience, reckoning, and redemption. Power of Truth. Sarah Penner. They called it hysteria. She called it survival. Lulu Mayfield has spent the last 5 years molding herself into the perfect 1950s housewife. Ooh, the perfect housewife thing goes into Good Joy Bad Joy. Despite the tragic memories that haunt her and the weight of exhausting expectations, she keeps her husband happy, her household running, and her gelatin salads. Did you see how long that you guys, I wanted to make sure that I had that gelatin salads. What the fuck is a gelatin salad? And apparently it's a talk of the neighborhood. But after she gives birth to her second child, Lulu carefully crafted life begins to unravel. A searing and compassionate novel about a young black nurse, shocking discovery, and burning quest for justice in post-segregation Alabama. You guys, I think I want to read this. The problem with the timeline of this is Good Joy Bad Joy was a past present timeline thing. Which? I think I'm gonna retake the Mad Wife. I don't know if I have enough tears left for Take My Hand right now. Yeah. So, I'm gonna start the Mad Wife. Yeah, we're gonna start the Mad Wife. Good Joy Bad Joy was 5 stars. And now I'm gonna go make banana bread. Later. Hello, you guys. First, let me say this, right? Not that I forgot that I was making a video. I just wanted to... I've watched some of my videos back, and I realized there's just a lot of... some of like the clips don't need to be that long for a book, you know what I mean? So I'm working on that. So I told you guys we were reading The Mad Wife. I am reading The Mad Wife. We're 11 chapters in. Now, granted, it's only 111 pages, but I should have maybe came in at the 50% mark to like tell you guys, give you guys initial updates and shit like that. But I'm gonna do that now, and then the next 100, because I think that's what, yeah, the next 100 I'll come back, and then I wouldn't come back until the last 100. You know what I mean? Right. So, The Mad Wife. You guys, first let me start off. This is not what I expected. I don't know why I thought this was going to be... You know, okay, I lied. You know what it is? I get this book, and is it The Devil and Mr... No. The Devil and Miss Davenport or some shit like that? I have the book, you know. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. For some reason, I keep getting these books confused. I don't know why. I keep thinking, well, I thought that this book was this book. Like, the premise of this, I thought the premise of this was this, if that makes sense. I don't know why I confused them. I just, upon wanting to read this when I bought it, I really thought it was on some like this shit, but it's not. That's not what we got. So The Mad Wife by Megan Church, right? This is my first Megan Church. The writing is a tad bit, it's doable. It's just something about it. I'm reading, you guys, I finished Good Joy Bad Joy, and I instantly, I started this right after that, and I instantly, the writing was just like, it wasn't as smooth, you know what I mean? It wasn't as smooth as Good Joy Bad Joy. This, I'm finding myself reading sentences differently than what they're portraying. Like, I'm finding myself reading a sentence with a word that quote unquote makes sense in the scheme of the sentence, but it doesn't read like that. So the word that I'm replacing is elongated. That's what this is giving, elongated. You guys, another thing, the quotes, the what do you call those? the they're not the quotes, not why am I blanking? The metaphors and shit like that. Yeah. You guys, the metaphors are fucking weird, okay? There's this one where she was meeting this lady. She was meeting her neighbor in the grocery store. I still haven't told you guys what the book is about. She was meeting her neighbor in the grocery store, and she shook her neighbor's hand. Lulu, the main character, she shook her neighbor's hand, and she said that the greeting was like pulling out a sliced bread out of a fresh pack or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, what is this about? This is the thrones of being a mother. That's all it is. You guys, this is one of those stories of a mother not liking motherhood. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is picture perfect friends, picture perfect neighborhood, quote unquote picture perfect kids, picture perfect husband, not so picture perfect wife, the mad wife. You know what I mean? That's what it basically is, honestly. I don't know, you guys. I'm not on DNF or nothing like that. It's just, it's reading suspenseful, it's reading thrillerish, but like, it's not that. It's reading charged, if that makes sense. Like I'm charging up to something, but like everything so far has damn near been like contemporary shit. Like, I don't know. It's just a woman, Lulu Mayfield, just going through the thrones of like not wanting, like not liking motherhood, not liking what's expected of her, not liking putting on a show for everyone, you know, for everyone's sake. Like, you could see she does have like cracks in her armor. She is like not hallucinating. She's blacking out. She is missing time and shit like that. She just had a kid, another kid. You guys, I could tell how this is going to end without finishing it. Like, it's I don't think anything's going to be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This, I just thought it was going to be like, like this. I told you guys, I thought this was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be on some like, again, I should have read the back. Once I purchase a book, I don't read the back. If it's on my shelf, I'm not reading the back. If I said I want the book, I'm definitely not reading the synopsis. It's a double-edged sword. Anyways, that's where we're at. Later. You guys, I need to come and say this because I feel like if I just pop in at the end, you guys are going to call me a liar. You guys, I just had a invigorating chat with my mother. I was gagged. You guys, I was gagged. I'm on page 213, chapter 23, and you guys, the end of chapter 22 gagged me. Gagged me, okay? I have to rethink the entire book. I have to rethink on what the fuck I was reading. Because that wasn't that, you guys. You guys, and then I literally slammed that bitch, walked inside her room, and I said, pause whatever you're doing. And I said, I need to rant. And she listened to, you guys, she actually listened to me rant this time. And then she said, pause. Rethink. She said, maybe the author did exactly, because I was saying the author was writing terribly. Megan Church, I'm sorry. Miss Church, I am sorry. I was like, because the twist was on some like thriller shit, like on some thriller shit. And I was like, no, she did that terribly because I've read books. I said I've read books where this was done perfectly. And she goes, no. You're not reading that. You're reading this. And this, the way this is set up, what worked in that other book can't work like this. And when she like, because I gave her the plot and everything, when she worked it out, you guys, my brain fucking snapped. We were shaky. We were shaky, okay? The first 50, 100 pages were quite shaky. You guys, page 200, 212, things turned. Now, the chapters, Miss Church, I'm talking to you now. The chapters are long. And I said this in my notes because I'm trying to formulate how I want to like write my reviews and shit. If like because typically a review is a review of the book when it's done. However, I find myself like not forgetting like my feelings throughout the book, but I find because like obviously they have changed now, but like I would like to add my current feelings throughout my review. So like I'm trying, I wrote my half of my review out to like, because I only have 100 pages left. So like I wrote like 25% of something just accurately portraying my feelings and stuff, and then I'll bog that down and like get a review out of that. Whatever. In my notes, I said that the chapters were too long, to the point where something will get brought up in the beginning of a chapter, and you can tell that like it has warrant for being brought up, but then at the end of that long ass 10-15 page chapter, the character Lulu, she seems to like forget. She seems to forget what she herself said 15 pages earlier, or she like she would say something, think about it throughout the chapter, and then at the end of the chapter, that wouldn't be the first thought. It would be something so left field, and it's just like, are you looking for a word count? Is that what you're looking for, the word count, right? Right. That's what's going on. And then there's the next thing. She does the, that thing where the character is like, I let go of that breath that I was holding. This has that that thing. She does this thing where she's about to say something stupid or about to do something stupid, and she goes, I should have probably stopped myself, but, and then it's some stupid shit, or like I was tired, or I was strung up, some stupid shit, but it's always in the vein of I should have stopped myself, but, and then she does the stupid shit. And I'm just like, okay, girl, wrap that up. Do not give me that again. However, you guys, gagged. I was gagged because I was pissed. I kid you not. I was pissed. Indeed, I was pissed. This is why we read, you guys. This is why we read. We read for the emotions, and we read for excitement. I don't know what else to say. Doodles. Hello, you guys. Hold on. I need to come and say this because I'm finishing this book today. I picked her up on audio because I was not, you guys, I'm talking about The Mad Wife. I really was not feeling it. And I kid you not, you guys, I physically read 24 chapters, okay? I physically read 24 chapters, and I would not lie, that 24th chapter, the ending of that 24th chapter, did reignite my interest in the book, right? Everything that I thought, it, in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the book, right, I will, with how chapter 24 ended, and with how everything else is going on so far, I will not lie, the book did what the book was supposed to do, right? However, I've read books with this motif, if you will. I've read books with this kind of plot twist, and it's the writing of it all. It's the writing that doesn't make it flow as, because here's the thing, right? In certain books, it shouldn't take you 24 chapters to get like to get that punch. You know what I mean? You should start having inklings throughout like the book. You should start having inklings, right? Right. Chapter 24 is where that happened, and I think that took too long. And that just it dampened my mood in the book, because I kid you not, you guys, I was not enjoying it. It wasn't on no DNF shit, but I kid you not, I knew this was going to be like a 2.5 3-star book type shit, like nothing to it. If anything, it was just for the completion, you know what I mean? Right. Now, why am I here? Why am I here? Now that I've caught you guys up, semi. Now that I've caught you guys up, let me tell you guys why we're here. I fully have come to the understanding and the realization that this book, right? The Mad Wife is the same. The Mad Wife has the same vein and the same. Okay, let me say this first, right? The same way the picture of Dorian Gray is a book straight on men, unattractive men getting away with doing shit only because they're attractive, is the same way this book feels with this stuff. You could only, all this stuff that's being said could only be said towards women, and I think I understand the time frame that we're in, because we're in the housewife era, right? So 1950s type shit, right? I understand that. However, I didn't enjoy it. You guys, I gave the picture of Dorian Gray 2. Okay? Yeah. I gave that 2. And this is having that same air. And I'm simply not... I'm not liking it, if I'm being so honest. I'm not liking it, you guys. The twist did reignite my shit, but it's still a bore. You know what I mean? It's still a bore. Like, and the audio isn't doing it any justice, because the narrator is so no. The narrator is just so no. Like, I don't know what to say. But yeah, that's that. And I'm gonna finish this shit tonight type shit. I'm finishing this right now. I need to, because I'm ready to start something new. I've been ready to start something new. However, I need this done ASAP, no rock. So I'll be back later. I keep doing that. Hello, you guys. I said it was finished. Fuck it for right now. I said I was finishing the book last night. I finished it this morning before I went to work, so I did not have time to give you guys a review. But The Mad Wife is done, and no long talk. I gave it a 3.75. In the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of part 1 versus part 2, everything makes sense. You know what I mean? It's a cohesive story. Part one was just a drag. Part 1 was a drag, and I keep trying to rethink this. I'm trying to say that maybe it was like set out to be a drag with how everything played out, but no, I feel like a better writer would have been able to like done what was done, but without prolonging it. That's what it felt. It just felt elongated. You know what I mean? And then the part 2, you guys, part 2 chapters were like 3 to 5 pages. 3 to 5. I kid you not, you guys. Part 1 had some long ass chapters. Part 1 had some long ass chapters, okay? And part 2, the shortest chapter was a page. The shortest chapter was a page. I said, oh, okay. Now, how do I feel? First, let me preference this, right? Not a woman. I'm not a woman. However, I do have a lot of women in my family. So I do... The premise of The Mad Wife, I completely and utterly understand. I get it. I get the the breaking of the psyche and everything. I don't think I could say, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about anything because I think the back, if I paid attention to the back, I probably would have gotten that before like chapter 25. I think I told you guys when the twisted. But I don't read the back of my books, so this was a well it was a well curated story. It was a well curated homage to like the women of this era, because I kid you not, I said, I think in a clip, I have to watch this back, you know, you guys know, I said this, something about this, like, it could be akin to a picture of Dorian Gray. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Like, in a way, in the same way that the picture of Dorian Gray was attractive men getting away with shit, I felt like the Mad Wife was women not being able to get away with shit, if that makes sense. Because she, Lulu, her real name is Lucy, but her husband was calling her Lulu because of whatever. My door just cracked open. Bro, she mentioned that all of this, right? The husband never spoke on it neither. Like she realized that her husband never shared his feelings, and that right there kind of solidified for me why I think this is like the feminine version of the picture of Dorian Gray. You know what I mean? Cause it's like of course women couldn't get away with nothing in the 50s. You know what I mean? In the 1950s, it was just I enjoyed the second half way more than the first, and I guess that's where the 0.75 came from. But I was really gonna give this like a 3. Because of the first half. The first half was a drag. But anyways, done. This is the end of the video. I want to do one of two things. I have a stack. I have a stack of books over there that is set out for the next 3 months. Yes, my summer stack. I need to give that haul, and then there's my June stack, my all pride shit. That needs to be shown. And then I was gonna do a video. I wanted to do a little quick video for the last day of the month. It's 6:10. I could give that quick haul, but then I probably wouldn't be satisfied with it, so I'm not gonna do that. It is what it is. I don't care. Anyways, thank you for watching. Later.